the Culture with E and T. I'm E.
And I'm T.
All right, and we crushing the culture as usual, tackling movies and all that kind of stuff. Music, sports.
Entertainment in general.
That's it. We like to give our opinion on what's going down now. We are still under quarantine, bro.
Yes, and we're keeping our social distance.
Yes. It's not quite 6 feet, but washing our hands and all that. I don't have a fever.
Do you smell it? Do you smell it?
What?
I Clorox bleached this whole place and everything's
you made sure everything was nice and sanitized. Headphones, microphones, everything.
Yes.
Keeping that Rona away.
Yes, we got to.
I know
it's after you. You know it's coming
after us. Rona chasing us down like, come here.
Oh man, especially here in Maryland.
I know, man. Did you see that the numbers spiked to 1,700 people the other day?
People got lax. People got very lax, and that's scary. That we can't see it, so if we can't see it, it's not here, and they're like, hey, let's just go out.
Yep, that's exactly what they do. They have that lax mentality. People not wearing a mask as recommended, not washing their hands, and even when they wear gloves, they still eating food with the gloves on, which don't make sense. Bruh, come on, man. Oh. Grocery store still packed.
Yeah.
And we're still out of toilet paper.
I don't know why. That baffles me every day.
Dude, I haven't been able to get paper towels in like a week or two.
Well, see, I got the hookup. I know what time they open and they stocked at one certain particular store. I'll put you on to it.
Off camera.
Yeah, then we'll go there and be waiting for them to open. So.
Right, man. Yeah, my wife was doing that. She was waking up like 5 o'clock in the morning, going stand in lines, and then now she's like, I'm not doing that again. I'm like, but we need paper towels, man. We got toilet tissue, we good, but that's slowly, fastly, if I can say that, depleting.
Things you can't find like rice, all the rice.
Yes.
Yeast. Uncle Ben.
You can't find any yeast. We wanted to bake bread and all that other stuff. You can't find it.
Grits,
yes.
They take all the grits.
Man.
If you're making a whole trough full of grits, something's wrong with you. I don't know.
Man, we can come out of this quarantine obese. Yes. Did you see yesterday that the mall with the Blue Angels flyover down at the mall?
Yes.
Thousands and thousands of people gathered to watch some planes fly over.
In commemoration of the first responders, the nurses, and the hospital people who are in the hospital, so probably didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, they didn't get a chance to see it.
I don't know who idea that was, but...
Yeah, I know. It's a morale thing, trying to get everybody, back feeling good and all that, but the Rona's still out there.
I know if you want a morale, give them a bonus.
Yeah.
That morale me like anything else.
Right. That's what I say. As an essential employee, they have to go out there every day.
Every day. It's scary, man. And you don't know if you bring it back home to your kids, your family members, or what.
Yeah. I try to be very cautious, washing hands and all that stuff, and using the hand sanitizer. But
you know what? I recently this week built the decontamination room. It's my closet back there. So when we coming in from the outside, we spray each other down, take off our clothes in there, strip down, got the robe hanging up and the sandals. So it's our decontamination spot.
Okay. That's smart. That is.
But we had to do it,
I know, man. I know. Well, anyways, now we got this Rona out the way.
Yes.
What's out here in this world?
Oh man, we got entertainment-wise. Netflix, we are Netflix junkie.
Yes, we are.
We do. Everybody binge watch everything going on. Extraction, like we talked about last time, came out.
Yes.
What do you think about it? Then I'll add on.
Okay. For me, the action was incredible. All right. I actually saw some of the behind the scenes, how they did everything. But it was reminiscence to John Wick.
Yeah, I got that. Because, the director, what was his name? He's Sam Hargrave. Okay. Sam Hargrave is a stunt guy.
Okay.
Man, if you look at his background, remember that movie Blood and Bone with which I like, co-stunt guy? His resume is packed, and I got the backstory too, and I guess he came, the Russo brothers, the ones that produced the Avengers and everything. He's eventually I want to move to directing. I guess one of the Russo brothers just kept it in his mind. He's like, when they were shooting Avengers, he's like, hey, I think I might have a movie for you. He's like, oh, word. You know, he came with his beard and everything, and he put it in. And, you know, I'm kind of salty with Rotten Tomatoes because as a military guy myself, I love action movies.
Right.
And even though I critique them like everybody, no, that's 31 rounds.
Right.
He should have reloaded, whatever. But, you know, they gave it, what was it, 67%?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, haters.
Yeah, they was hating because that was good action, man.
Yeah.
That was good action.
And guess what? You know, in India, they have they can't have weapons and guns or anything, and they have a lockdown on it. But so they had all those weapons you saw were all rubber.
Wow.
So it's about the acting. It's really Chris Hemsworth doing it. They couldn't bring in the replicas. They couldn't bring in the airsoft. They couldn't bring in any of that. They had to get the rubber weapons, and they had to make it work because they were outlawed. So it was crazy. And I learned a lot about some of the other people in the movie. What's her name? Fahani.
The girl who she looks familiar. Where is she?
Oh yeah, she is very familiar. Remember Pirates of the Caribbean?
Okay.
Dead Man Tells No Tale. She was in that. She was in The Upside with Kevin Hart.
I think that's what I remember her from.
She was in Body of Lies, one of my favorite movies.
Okay. I vaguely remember Body of Lies.
Yeah, so she's been coming up the ladder really quick, and you know, she definitely, that budget was like $65 million.
Wow.
Chris Hemsworth was probably gonna half that.
Yeah,
yeah,
30 million.
I'm Thor. I get Thor money.
Like, you know how many eyes gonna be on this movie just because I'm on it?
Yeah. Me and my Alps, my beautiful Alps.
Right.
Is he from Australia?
Yeah, Australia. Yeah, he's Australian. The storyline kind of felt a little shaky to me as far as I wanted more.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a basic.
My kid died.
Yeah.
I don't want to live anymore.
Yeah.
Suicide missions every chance I get.
Yeah. So the action sold me more.
Yeah.
You know, but it, all around, I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
It was cool. Most people that I've talked to said that they enjoyed it as well. So
yeah.
I recommend it. Go check it out.
Kudos to Chris.
Yes.
All right. Then you got starting back up last week was Penny Dreadful, the new City of Angels. So they took the old Penny Dreadful cast. You know, my boy Josh Hartnett. You know, I love Josh Hartnett, his acting and everything. But they kind of moved it over, and with what they're doing now is they're bringing it to 1938 Los Angeles, and a lot of the political stuff that's going on now is retrograded back there, and this mirroring stuff is going now, and everybody's waiting for the supernatural part. I think episode 2 comes out tonight on the 3rd, and just sees how it goes. Start off kind of slow, but I think it's going to pick up, you know, when all the demons and whatever may come out. You know what I'm saying?
That's all a part of that story that people look for, that supernatural part.
Yeah.
I remember when the original one came out, was right after Dexter had ended. They were selling that like, you know, Penny Dreadful was coming out, and I watched it a couple of episodes, but I didn't get all into it, so I gave this one a shot.
You know, they could have went all kind of ways, spin-offs. If you thought Power did spin-offs, they could have did so many spin-offs from Penny Dreadful that it would have been crazy, but I guess, you know, the filmmakers didn't want to do it, or it cost too much money or something like that.
Right.
I would have loved to see it, man.
All right, cool.
And then lastly, you know, tonight, premiere of season 5 Billions, my show. I brag about all the time.
Love Billions.
Damian Lewis, Paul Giamatti, two of the best actors you ever see on screen. It is eloquently written. It has everything you want: sarcasm, money, sex, a little bit of violence every once in a while, back to money.
Right.
You know,
it is billions afterwards.
Billions. I got billions money, so I can do billion stuff, and they kind of show the other side of the Wall Street and just rich people doing rich people stuff that you can be like, yeah, I would do that if I was
rich.
So definitely, the cast comes back. I mean, it's definitely a show that you could watch, not with the kiddies though, because, you know, Paul Giamatti's character, Chuck Rhodes, he has a fetish. As a matter of fact, if you watch it, if people haven't seen it, spoiler alert, season 1, it starts off with that fetish.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's something to be seen, you know. So, I mean, keep out for it. Billions definitely, if you want something to watch on Sunday nights before you go to work. Comes out kind of late, but, you know, it's worth the watch.
I said that I want to try to get into it again to to watch it. So that's on my to watch list.
All right.
You know, I got a lot of to watch lists because I'm watching this and trying to finish this, and I'm like, all right, okay, I gotta watch that.
Gotcha.
Gotta watch that. All right. This is the season being canceled and being renewed, and I was just going down the list and looking at some of our favorite shows and some shows I've never heard of. So I'm like, okay.
There's just so much content out.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you ever watched 13 Reasons Why.
I started to watch it and then I kind of got distracted. Somebody was like squirrel. I was like, what?
Oh. Yeah, season 1 was amazing. Okay, that was like kept you on the edge of your seat. If you don't know, it's about a girl who commits suicide. She leaves a tape cassette with 13 tapes, and it gives 13 reasons why, or 13 things that led up to her suicide.
Was it like mixtapes or what?
And
You know, just help me.
yeah, it was her voice telling the stories of the things that people did to her, and then the guy, he goes around trying to listen to these tapes and figure out, you know, who did what. And
does he get revenge or something?
no, it's not a revenge. Season 2 was good, and I think it was another murder. It was murder. It went from suicide to murder type deal, and so now they got canceled.
Okay.
Yeah.
13 reasons why you should write a little better.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it was a lot of controversy with this because they like, you know, this is promoting suicide, and I'm like, this is real life. Like,
yeah, it's showing awareness actually.
Yes, it's an awareness. And after every episode, and even after the season, they did, you know, thing where they sat down with the cast and talk about it, and they talk about here's a suicide prevention line. You know, it's one of those things where art in real life, you know, that's what they say, art is an imitation of life. Yeah. And so you have to talk about these things. You cannot not talk about them.
I mean, I guess they want a disclaimer at the end, like, you know, G.I. Joe, no one's half the battle, or, you know, do they want that disclaimer? I mean, you got to let the art speak for itself, and people got to interpret sometimes, you know. I think we get caught up on the little things, and sometimes in the society nowadays, we push it to the edge where they want everything PC all the time, and sometimes you have to tell like it is.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sad about this one, but I kind of understand. Better Call Saul. I don't know if you saw the spinoff from Breaking Bad. Yeah, so that one is coming to its final season. I mean, in reality, this is the right time to wrap it up. So you're telling the story, you're kind of catching up to the point when Breaking Bad starts. And so it's not a thing of, oh, it's bad, I'm canceling it. It's just that the storyline has finished, so you have to cancel.
Yeah, my boy Eric Martinez was there. Big up to Eric out there in Mexico.
Yeah. They also, another one that I'm sad that they're canceling is How to Get Away with Murder. Annalise with Viola Davis, man. She killed that role.
She kills anything she's.
I know, man. That was one of my shows, man. You know, she plays a lawyer who's a professor teaching law and everything, and then, you know, her husband is murdered, and it's a cover up, and it was really good.
I understand.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Criminal Minds after 15 seasons.
Wow. That's a long time.
It is. I fell off like season 3. I was like, how many more? You know, it's one of those things that once you recognize the formula of how the show goes, you know, that was just like CSI Miami. I loved it, man. CSI Miami with redhead dude. I can't think of his name right now. Horatio was the character, man. He put those glasses on in slow motion. And like, I'm gonna solve this case.
I'm like, dude, you're a forensics guy.
Right.
Forensic stuff. Don't get out the office, all right? You're gonna get shot.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Horatio, stay your ass in the house.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I get it. And, you know, I like the realer ones like First 48. So it shows the timeline like, yo, guess what? We're not gonna solve this in 48 hours.
No.
Like 2 years later.
Right.
And that's the realism of
Yeah.
you don't get those fingerprints back the next day. You don't get those.
No way.
samples
Like 4
back.
months later,
Yeah.
you get fingerprint. Why did it take so long?
Hey man, it has to all. Think about how many cases going off, and you guys are using the same crime labs.
You got like 3 people in there working out.
Yeah. Then just doing the crime scenes, man. They might have to be on the crime scene a day or two just to dig it out.
Yeah.
So you're not getting the bullets out of the walls or the plaster or whatever and then they got to examine it and go over and over, and it's just that's the way it is. You know.
See, that's the difference between real life and TV shows and movie. You know, people think because they watch these shows like this stuff happens like that. It's like no. It
And
takes
if you pay attention, people that get caught first 48, it's
Yeah.
because people start snitching and they
Yeah.
open their mouth up.
Yeah.
They just like, hey, lawyer.
Yep.
But you need to answer
Lawyer.
But lawyer. Lawyer.
I'm not stupid enough to be a criminal. But if I was stupid enough, I know not to talk and make sure the body's gone.
Yeah.
No body, no crowd.
No weapon.
Yeah.
That you use. No, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put it in my car right
All right,
away.
let me hide this in my sock drawer. What? Come on,
Oh man, give it to your girl. Here you
Yeah, hold this for me.
Didn't
No.
you cheat on me last week?
I'm getting rid of this thing.
Yeah, so that's what I get. I mean, it's just first 48, man.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Let's see what else. We know that Empire was canceled.
Oh,
Yes.
Word.
After 6 seasons, they
I thought Juicy was coming back.
yeah. I think there was so much controversy. Juicy messed that whole thing up. But Empire, man, it was like the #1 show the first 2 seasons, and then it went down hard and fast, bro. It was terrible. I lost interest, man. I was trying to watch, and it was because I don't know. They was trying to push an agenda versus telling a story.
Yeah. And then sometimes you just, like your mom said, you're doing too much.
Yes, he's doing too much.
I hate
man.
shows that just do too much.
Yes,
you know?
again, that's pushing an agenda instead of telling a story. If you're gonna have certain controversial topics in a show, that's fine. But stop forcing it down my throat, bro.
Like we got it. We got it.
We see what you're trying to say. We know what you're trying to say. But listen, if it's good, you know, the best part of Empire was just the family conflict within itself.
Yeah.
You know, and he had this father who just wouldn't give up. He cared about his dreams more than he cared about anything. That was a great story. It was like a story, you know, modern day stories.
Are you talking about Tiger King?
Right.
Joe wanted his thing. It's about
Man.
Joe.
man, oh man. There's some hidden gems that are not necessarily canceled, but coming back. Now, I don't know if you ever saw the show on Netflix, End of the Effing World. It's a European show where this little boy, this girl's gonna commit suicide, or the guy's gonna commit suicide. I can't remember. It's another one suicide thing. Anyway, they became friends, and they go on this journey. Someone is murdered, and you know, they think life is over, or whatever. It was a sleeper. It was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the ones that you like, and then you watch and it's like, okay, this is just good storytelling.
I got you.
Yeah. So that one's coming back. So I was excited about that. I'm still waiting on. I don't know if you saw the Umbrella Academy.
Yes, Umbrella Academy. Because after that was done, then The Boys was out.
Yes, The Boys.
Yeah,
So I
so
forgot. Does The Boys come back? Let me look at
it
this.
should be coming back.
I sure hope so. That was a good. We talked about that.
Yeah.
When it first came out, how that was a new look on superheroes.
It's kind of like how we kind of cheer for the Joker now that we're older.
Right.
Like, oh,
I understand you.
yes, Batman. He's a hater. But you know, you're starting to understand that everybody's human. You know what the first movie was like that really brought it? I started looking at what's it called, Brightburn.
Yeah, Brightburn.
Yeah. Like if Superman, pretty much if Superman was a badass kid.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he just started lighting up people. And I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah.
Superman can really.
Oh, he would have been terrible. You know, with great powers come great responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, tell that to an adolescent who don't care.
Give me that 40 out.
Right. Yeah. All right. So I just saw on the list that The Boys is coming back. So
All right,
I'm looking forward to that. That is great. That is great. All right. What else we have on our list here?
Oh man, we're talking about music, man. Guess
Yes.
who's chart topper? Who's on the charts? Who's the number one right now?
The Weeknd.
Once again.
That boy stayed on top.
Yeah, I mean, he changed out when he changed his hair. I was kind of, you know, when artists change their looks, you start getting worried. You're like, oh, there it goes. He cutting off his juju.
Right.
And then he came back, man. I mean,
Yeah.
he's talented. He's like, you know,
Yes.
when I first heard him, I was like, is that Michael?
Right.
Because I heard Dirty Diana first when it first came out, and I was like, and he did the hottest remix of Dirty Diana, I thought. And then, you know, I started getting his backstory. You know, he's Canadian, he's Ethiopian, his family, and everything.
Yeah.
And like I don't think he finished high school. I think they said he kind of like dropped
wow.
out. He and his friends had a pad, and they just was like lighting up, and that's why all his content is about getting the hills and weed, and he got this little dark side, but you know, it brings it's. For some reason, you just gravitate. His music is just ride music. Like
it's real chill. You know, you can groove to it. It's
kind of play the whole album, ride across country, rob a bank or two on the way. You know, smooth. You know, hey,
I was listening to The Weeknd. Give me your money. That's crazy.
But you know, he's doing it, so we got to give him props for that.
Cool. And who we have at number 2?
Number 2. Let's see. We're tracking for number 2. Roses St. John.
Okay, now that was somebody I have no clue who that is.
Yeah.
And when we listen to it, it's like,
okay,
all right. I guess.
We deals with him. Let's just.
I guess.
That's the top 2 guys.
That's just this new. I mean, it's along that same line. Like, I just want R&B to come back.
Yeah.
And please bring it back.
You know, we said that, and what did we get? Babyface and Teddy Riley going at it. And
yes.
Like, hey, what's this about before?
Right. That right there, the versus battle. Okay, let's talk about the versus battle since we're talking about music. First of all, Babyface won hands down. All right.
I stopped watching after you started texting me, and I was like,
Okay, so in the beginning, Teddy was killing. He was killing. He has hits, and both of them had hits out the hits.
Yeah.
The first time they tried it, Teddy was doing too much. There was an echo. We talked about that. And then, then this time they kind of got it together. There was still some technical difficulties. One thing was that Instagram only allow you to do a live for an hour.
Yeah.
And then after that, they cut you off. So that happened, and then they were trying to find each other. Where's Babyface at? It was like,
they ain't got no teenagers in the house.
Man, that's what I was like.
Somebody teenager was out there, and they were like, "Hey, let me look you up. Just stay with me."
You can't hire the old 50-year-old sound engineer dude
that you had when you like the way you work.
Right.
Go diggity.
He's like, I gotta put my boy on this. Your boy don't know how to work that. Like, come on, cuz you don't know how to work. But it was good, man. I had it on my TV because Instagram had a problem where iPhones wasn't able to do it. So I went on YouTube and my son's found it for me.
Yeah,
of course. Even though I'm savvy enough to, technology savvy right now, but still, you're like, oh, Dad, let me find it. Put it on. Man, we was having a little jam session in there. It was cool.
Erykah Badu is supposed to go against
Jill Scott.
And then 3 6 Mafia is going against Bone Thugs.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it happened this weekend. Okay. I missed it. I was like, I gotta catch up.
I didn't see that one. Now I know the 9th is supposed to be the Jill Scott, Erykah Badu. Yeah. Now what I want them to do is to sing live. Just go back and forth singing live.
I'm a big, you just can't look in Erica's eyes. Erica, look in my eyes, it's all over, man. I'm like, don't look in my eyes.
She's dangerous, bro. She's dangerous.
No.
She had half the industry falling in love with her. She got baby by like, I don't know how many.
One of my favorite rappers, DLC. Yo, DLC, man, if you never heard the story, man, it's just moving, and he's behind a lot of the big songs that came out back in 2000s and stuff like that. I mean, he's a talented guy.
Cool.
They rep that Texas too, man.
They does. Speaking of Texas, you heard the Beyonce on Meg Thee Stallion's Savage remix.
Fire.
I was like, okay, B?
I know B had bars though. She showed it every once in a while. Destiny Child like, take that. Take that. Take that. And what's that song she had? I'm from the H-Town. Yeah.
Yeah. But she was a savage on this track, man.
Yeah.
She give you a little ratchet, you know.
You gotta do that. You a diva, you a queen.
Yeah.
But you gotta let them know they can get these things.
Yes.
At any given time.
At any given time.
Don't sleep on these millions.
She can throw it back.
Yes. So, she got all that money now. She got lawyers to back her up. She
Oh, yeah. Now, I wonder, did Jay help her on this track? You know what I'm saying? Did he sit down and was like, nah, babe, say this? Or did she just, because Beyonce is talented.
Y'all a team, you're part. That's like saying, does Papoose ever help out?
Oh, he.
I'd be like, hey, babe, take this right here. Hey,
you
this
can
look
tell.
good. Yeah.
You can tell. And Papoose is another sleeper, bro.
Yeah,
that boy got bars for days, man. He got that flow that can still contend with the modern day rapper.
Yes.
So I appreciate that. But the Savage thing, I like it. I like it. It was pretty cool. B got her tenor tone when she on the track, and of course she sings a little bit. But Meg is blowing up. To me, most of her stuff sounds the same.
Yeah.
But I can get with this Savage thing. I'm more of a Cardi B fan because Cardi, her flow, her little accent. I like
the whole
her
Bronx
style.
swing, the attitude she come with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know whether to kiss you or fight you, bro.
I know.
All of that down. Hey,
What is up with that? You know what I'm saying? She muy caliente.
So, yeah, but I saw one thing, they're like, what if Prince and Michael Jackson
Man.
were still alive and dead?
And they did a battle.
Yo.
So here's the thing, right? Prince got thousands of hits. Okay? Michael Jackson to me was more of an entertainer.
Yeah.
All right, so he had.
Prince was in the thing. If they start dancing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But Mike put on a phenomenal show.
Yeah.
But Prince was great, all right? He was great, and I love Prince, and he's one of my favorite artists. But I think they were different in just that. But Prince was the artist. He'd get up, he played the drums, he put that down, grab the guitar, throw that down, grab the bass.
Did a couple splits.
Right. All with heels on.
In a blouse.
In a blouse. And the brother was a man. He wasn't no punk.
Yo,
he was a man.
Had conversations about people that have been with Prince or have relations. They're like, no, like Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
She used to date him. She's like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Prince is not
Yeah.
by any means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like even like the famous Charlie Murphy story, which I thought was a joke, and it's a true story, man.
Because he could ball.
Yes,
He could really ball.
I was like, come on, man. Prince was a baller. He was
that
a
kid that stayed at home and you had to do something. So
man, they used to call me Prince in middle school.
really,
Yeah, man.
yo, I had a kid that looked just like Prince in my neighborhood. He had a Jerry curl and he had the Jerry. When Purple Rain came out,
Yeah.
it could have been his double.
Oh wow.
And his name was Dominic. Dominic had the mole and everything. He was like, if I could find him today, you'd be like, yo.
Oh, that's Prince.
I'm gonna try to find somebody's picture in my yearbook. Or something
Okay.
like that.
All right,
Like Dominic was Prince. He one time he tried to dress like, they're like, hey, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that, homie. Only Prince can get away with it.
Yeah, but he's my boy.
Nah, you can't do that. Nah,
But
that's
yeah.
cool.
Who else would be another good battle?
Let's see. Now people talking about Brandy versus Monica because they were kind of like
We already saw that.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of a rivalry back in the day.
Bow Wow versus
That's Bow Wow would crush him. Romeo, Bow Wow versus Romeo. Yeah, he would crush him, bro. He would crush him. I don't know. Let's see, like Dr. Dre versus
Swiss Beats, maybe.
Yeah, Dre versus Swiss Beats. That'd be something.
They both have a collection of hits.
Yeah, man. They was just throwing them out there. I mean, Dre was a killer back in the day, man.
Yeah. But then, Swiss had all the Rough Rider DMX, like, oh, man.
Yeah.
All those hits. Everybody, every time you hit a song, like you just got Hennessy on your chest.
That was our track to put on to go just be stupid. You know what I'm saying? We ride together. Stop!
Like, who the barking like that right now? What is wrong with you?
The boy talking to you, man, sitting just barking. So, what's up? Like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Yo,
DMX, he love his dogs too, boy.
2 female rappers. Like, I had a lot of respect for Mia X.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, she's one of the most slept on. And like the Lady of Rage used to flow really good too.
Yeah. I mean, that's even because they didn't have a lot of stuff. What about, let me see, Eve and Foxy Brown?
Yeah, that would. Eve didn't rap too much long. I mean,
she did. I mean, she had maybe 2 albums, I think. But she was like, she came on, you know, for the Brown sisters, and you know, I mean, Foxy Brown too. Foxy Brown had her little thing, and then she just like disappeared.
I mean, she started having a hearing problem and stuff like that. So we had to cop that up too. Then I think she had caught a case.
Yeah,
it was
like with Remy Ma. Remy Ma could have been.
Yeah.
You know, she was just crazy. Oh, what about, if we go
the Brat? The Brat was too.
Yeah, the Brat. Throw them in there. Now my thing is, it's you know, your repertoire. Yeah, I mean, how much stuff you have. So
I was with Soren Breaker out there in New Mexico. Soren's like one of the foremost history of hip hop historians. Like he sat down and made me see how stupid I was hip hop, and I was like, "Yo, Soren, you think, you know, female wise?" He's like, he broke it down. You know, if you're looking at volume money and what songs and persons making that money by that time, he was like, Nicki had it. You know, she has that, but I'm like, nowadays, can I even remember a Nicki song?
Nope.
Like, I caught myself singing Big Daddy Kane's song verse for verse as it played, and I'm like, man, this is over 25 years old, and I'm remembering this song verse for verse. But you tell me to sing one of their songs right now, I'm like, Anaconda got, Anaconda got. You know, it's just those songs that I know I always remember, and I can sing word for word.
So, I mean, if that's the case, I remember Little Kim, Queen Bee album.
Yep.
That joint was fire back in the day. And for me, she was like, she was, you know, Miss Hip Hop. And that's, she had Biggie. And they, you know, oftentimes they say, you know, Biggie wrote her raps or whatever, and he molded her. And then after, you know, Biggie died, she was devastated for one.
Yeah.
And then that kind of derailed her career. She had a couple of stuff. She had an album come out, I want to say last year sometime. I kind of listened to it. But she was trying to do this new age trap music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, stick with your style and let the old school people, you know, still be your fans.
Like Meth is still fire. Meth has dropped something the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Like,
that's good. Method Man, Red Man.
Yeah.
Woo! I used to love that. Cameron.
Yeah.
All those New York dudes, man. Yeah. They were throwing down.
It's like everybody back then. Think about it. Every New York was it. Then it went out to West Coast.
Yes.
Then it came down to the South, and the South had a lockdown for a good while. Now it's just. It's like no one really rules it.
It's no coast, no state, no area that's like, oh, we're producing this.
Because everybody's doing collabs.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody's doing collabo. Everybody's producing from their basement. You know, it's no longer, you know, the big studio names. You got to go here. You got to grab this producer. It's like, you know, after Soulja Boy, when he started the SoundCloud rapping era, that's kind of what changed.
Yeah,
that's what
changed. Doesn't change.
Yeah, man, it's inevitable. Change is inevitable, but it'd be cool to see. I want to see more of these
older school, the ones that we grew up on, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Just to see how, like, New Edition need to go up against Troop or.
And you know, New Edition gonna crush it.
Yeah, crush that.
Right. How about 112 against Jagged Edge?
You know, they fought in real life.
Yeah, no. That's
I don't want to see that no more, man. Peace, love. Yeah, y'all can't be fighting. Them twins be tagging people. I'm like, yo.
Yes.
Slim be like, don't talk about it.
Could we say Tyrese versus Genuine? You know, Tyrese.
What's Genuine now?
I mean, my pony Genuine.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? When he was hot. And I like Genuine. Because Genuine, you know, he DMV native. He lives not too far from here. And the brother has always just been about the about the area, man.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Genuine is a genuine dude.
Really? I met him in Jamaica. He was there, and he was just having a ball, and he did a little mini concert on the beach, and it was like he was like, "Sing my song," and I'm like, "Okay." No, Jen, I want you to sing it for me.
Right, you sing it.
I'll send people home. But yeah, he's a cool cat. I met him. So
yeah. It's I like going when I go to concerts. I want to hear you sing. I don't want you to put your mic out. No, I don't want to hear a bunch of off-key people screaming lyrics. Let me hear you sing.
Yeah, like.
What about Usher?
Oh.
Versus.
Usher.
Yeah, Usher versus Usher. I don't know. They say Usher versus Chris Brown. Well, maybe The Weeknd versus Chris Brown.
No, they both got to be dancers. So if we're gonna see them dance against each other,
right?
We gotta do some dances.
They're gonna do the Teddy Riley thing with just Team Too Much. Had a homeboy in the background.
Chris be dancing around and do a couple flips in the middle of the show and shit.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, because Usher got hits, man. I'm a huge Usher fan.
Yeah, he does.
Since the beginning of time, I went to his concert.
When he started off My Way.
Yeah, My Way. Back on My Way.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, Bobby Brown versus
anybody.
Yeah.
He the king of R&B, man.
The king of R&B. Bobby Brown.
Bobby is a wild cat. So he has to be against another wild person, man. It should be the Ballad of Browns. Bobby Brown and James Brown.
Yeah, James.
Them cats would put on this show,
Oh man, James Brown, bro. He was definitely a dude of his time.
Yes.
Man.
Chadwick Boseman did a good job with
he did.
him in that movie, and I was like, I did not know James that wild.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, you gonna be come out myself? And I know what that means. I'm from down south. Don't make somebody come out themselves.
Oh man.
At that moment, I knew Mr. Brown is just fucked up.
Oh man. All right, what else we got on here?
Oh man, just everything that's going down. Don't drink disinfectant, stuff like that. Hey.
Oh man, you always make me choke.
You drinking disinfectant over there?
No man.
Yo.
Pour some bleach in my Kool-Aid. It's so funny.
But we can say this: 2020. We're already think about it. This is month 5.
Dang, 5 months into 2020.
Yo, and it's been a rough one, man.
Dude, listen. With all that was going on in the beginning of 2020, I'm like, this is our year. We shining, we're grinding,
We're making moves.
We're making
movies
moves.
coming,
Oh, movies and podcasting and all this stuff we was doing, and then like 2020 was like, not today.
Yo, it's just been rough. It's been wild.
It is. And it's going by faster because it's like you have nothing to look forward to. So it's like,
so now you know what doing time is really about.
Yeah.
I guess you don't go that slow because you're like, hey.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's been wild, man. I just want Rona to go away.
Yeah.
Because we can't rush back into normal life.
No, but I gotta ask you.
Go ahead.
So my whole Facebook feed and IG feed, everybody is on crab legs. What is the phenomenon? I'm from an island, James Island, and crab legs. It's just too much fuss to crack it and open it up and eat it and then go to the next one.
I had crab legs last night. Okay.
See,
so here's the deal. Especially in so there's 2 things that are huge in Maryland: crabs, blue crabs, okay, and then the Alaskan crab legs, and then if you want to take it, then you go Dungeness, and then you go next is the king.
Yeah.
All right. So king, you buy like a whole thing, 1 leg for like $100.
Yeah.
But it's so much just crackling meat and sweet. It's so good, man. It's just that's how this area is.
No, but it's all over. Like down south,
Okay.
I'm like they are going crazy.
Oh,
like
okay.
they stand. Like I just went down there, even on there on Crane Highway. I just went. There were people standing outside.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, you down south in Charleston, South Carolina? Yo, they having crab parties.
Oh yeah. I mean, think about
I've been to crab cracks, but it's like ridiculous now. Everybody's posting crab legs, and I'm like,
I went to. Have you gone to Crab Balls?
yes.
Here? Okay. So I got some crab balls last night, and it's Florida style, you know, with the sauce on it and everything. It's pretty good. I love it. I love crab legs, and I think with crabs and stuff like that, it slows you down, so it's a social thing.
Yeah, and then you drink beer, get drunk, and
Right, that's
time goes by. But I like shrimp. You know, I eat a lot of shrimp. Like Pimp C say, I'll catch iodine poison because I eat so much shrimp. It's just simple, you know, right?
Yeah. So how do you like your shrimp? Do you like them steamed, fried, scampi?
I'm like bubble shrimp. Like I like fricasseed shrimp. I like garlic shrimp. I like shrimp from barbecue. You know, you give me some shrimps, I'm eating it, man.
It was one of the best. I went to Ruth Chris, and they had these barbecue shrimp. Oh my goodness, that's good. Barbecue shrimp. Whenever I do cruises, I always order a shrimp cocktail. I love shrimp cocktails. You know, so
Yeah.
some
I
cocktail
buy something
sauce.
off the store every time.
Yeah, it's so simple, you know. And then steamed shrimp. I don't like scampi because I don't like it in garlic and stuff like that. And just give me some steamed shrimp, the barbecue shrimp, regular fried shrimp, cocktail.
We have shrimp tacos almost every other Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. The shrimp man. I know to bring some shrimp next time.
Oh yeah, I can do some things with shrimp.
And crab legs. You give me some blue crabs or some crab legs.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like blue crabs, again, that's just for us. You know, we always have crab parties and stuff like that. It's a time you sit down and you crack them a dozen crabs over. There's not that much meat in them. You know, people like, you gotta do all that and ain't that much meat in them. But it's just like the time you sitting there laughing, socializing. Yeah, that's dipping in your crab sauce. So like Maryland crab sauce is like mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together. That's a
Well, we gotta do that, man. We gotta do that when we get the family over.
Get the family over. We gonna sit the table down, throw some newspaper on it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna crack some crabs.
Yeah,
some crabs.
I got you. So, that's about
All
it.
right, that's about it, man. This has been another fun episode.
Don't forget, next week we're gonna try to bring Donnell Robinson in.
Oh yeah, we
director extraordinaire of Tisiphone.
Yeah, we're gonna have him in here in studio, talking with him about the movie and anything else he got going on. And as the Rona lift up, we're gonna have more guests come in. So check us out, stay tuned. We also sat down a couple of weeks ago with the producers and just to get to know us.
Yeah.
A way to get to know you type deal. So be on the lookout for that as well. Again, this is Crushing the Cultures with ENT.
Yep.
And we are out.